All right, so this is some actual truth. This whole table had been cleaned up yesterday because I was getting ready to film today's video, and I just wanted you to see how I keep it, mostly organized. And then I thought, well, I'll just put a little makeup on. And then this happened. And honestly, this is what it usually looks like. Like, I would probably leave it like this for about another 2-3 days before I put everything away. Yeah, that's what I would do. You know what? I know you'd do the same thing. Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would take you on a tour of my entire makeup collection. I have it all around me. I don't have like extra drawers or bins or anything like that anywhere else. I do have kind of a significant collection, probably in comparison to most of you. I bet a lot of you can either like fit everything that you put on a daily basis in a makeup bag, or you have yourself a little makeup table area where you do have all your products ready at the use. So in that sense, I'm not different from you at all. However, I do probably have more things than you have. I mean, looking at my table right now, let's just take a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I have 14 foundations just sitting right there on my desk. Oh, and there's 3 more up there. So yeah. Now, is my collection huge? It's not. Is it more excessive than the average everyday girl needs just to live her life? Yes, it is. However, my collection isn't anywhere near as big as you might think it would be, because I do obviously like test and review a lot of products, but I don't keep a lot of them. I'm not saying that I'm returning them to the stores, because I know a lot of influencers do that. They just buy it, try it, and return it. That's not my MO at all. I will keep the items that I love and work beautifully for me. If it's a wrong shade, like a foundation or something, I will either save it to use like at another time of year when my skin might be, in that range, or I will exchange it for the correct shade if I love it. Now, if it's an item that I think is good, but I just don't have the room to keep it, I do pass it on to friends of mine because I have it, I don't want it to go to waste, and if someone else can use it, I love that. There are rarely items that I will return because I absolutely hate them and I'm pissed about it. And actually, I do have one of those items. I'm going to show you real quick. I did a review the other day of this mascara from Revlon, the So Fierce. I'm pissed about this, so I'm returning it. It's like I feel like Revlon needs to know this is so bad. It's under 10 bucks, but I don't care. Take it back. I don't want it. Now, honestly, that doesn't happen often, but sometimes a girl just can't take it. Oh, and if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Jennifer. Yeah, I do tend to go on these little rage rants every now and then. Sorry, apologies if you're new. But I'm a girl who's super passionate about all things hair, skin, and makeup. So if you want to see how I feel about products, love them or hate them, then do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. You're going to come back anyway. Oh, and friends, I forgot to tell you, if you didn't see my Monday video, I am now uploading 3 days a week. I'm kind of testing that out. I did that when I first started my channel, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 12:15. Then I kind of like scaled back to just Wednesdays and Fridays at 12:15. As my channel has been growing, I just feel like I need to give you guys more content. Maybe you're like, nope, no thanks, we were good. I will keep an eye on like how the analytics are showing what Mondays look like. But for right now, I'm gonna be posting the 3 days a week. So there is a Monday video. Just so you guys don't miss it, down at the bottom where the subscribe is, there's a little bell. Just click on that bell. It'll notify you then when I upload, which I said should be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Although who knows? But always Wednesday and Friday, I promise. All right, enough of seeing my face. Let's take a look at my collection. So I think you all know that I do film on my phone. It is my iPhone 12 Pro Max. So I'm going to apologize ahead of time. If it is like a little, bumpy and wobbly, I'm gonna do my best to keep it steady, folks. All right, let's get rid of this mirror. All right, let's just start at the top. So usually like up here on top is where I keep products that I'm going to be testing and trying. Now in this whole drawer system, I have some of my favorite products. These are my lip products. These are like hair products, and these are sponges and powder puffs and all those sorts of things. Let me show you what's in the drawers. All right, so my top drawer has some of my most favorite eyeshadows. You don't see me use them all the time, but trust me, I do use them in my daily life. And then, like I said, here is my lipstick drawer, and this is actually pretty pared down. I did an enormous purge last year and got rid of so much. Now, I do have more lip products up here, and I have a ton in my purse and scattered throughout the house. Some of you may recognize this as Jaclyn Hill's original launch. I loved these. I'm keeping them. I don't care what anyone thinks. But I do have some of my favorites, like here are some Laura Mercier, there's an Urban Decay. You can see there's some lip balms. The House Laboratories, that was their first launch. I have it just for, I'm not even wearing it. Yeah, I have it just for sentimental reasons. What else is in here? Of course, there are a few Charlotte Tilbury. And honestly, at this point, these are like my secondary lipsticks. I'm tending to keep things that I use on my lips like right within arm's reach. But these I have because I always need them, but just not every day. All right, third drawer. This is almost like the random junk drawer that everyone has. So I have hair clips, I have spoolies. That little knife there, do you see that? That was my mom's. She had several of them. They were her floral knives, but they're great for like opening packages and boxes. I have them all over the house. Of course, there are some eye pencil sharpeners. I have some lashes back here. I never wear lashes, and there is the lash glue, but just in case, I have them on hand. And of course, these are my favorite for holding my hair back when I go to the gym. And you know how I feel about these little tinkle razors. I shave my face, folks. And that's one of the ways I get my makeup to look so smooth is by keeping those little baby hairs at bay. Oh, and then this cord here, that goes to my favorite fan from Nimya that I use when I am drying my makeup. And then bottom drawer has sponges, puffs, again, more lashes. Who do I think I am? These here I used to use all the time. They're blotting papers. Oh, can you see there? Those are for in my eyelash curler. Here's some sponges that I rarely use. And this here, the Guerlain Meteorites. I haven't used this in years, but it was an expensive purchase. We all had it. There it is. Oh, they were so satisfying. I wonder if I should start and use these again. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to get rid of them. I just have a sentimental love of them. Yeah. Yikes. Maybe I'll leave them out and use them in the future. All right, so like I said, these are the things I use all the time. I have my setting sprays. I have, oh, I love this, that glow from Becca. I have obviously some blushes, some more foundations. You know how I feel about lip gloss. Those are all just some of my favorite, most used, want to keep ready on hand at all time items. Oh God. Do you guys have these? I have them in several colors. They're so good. All right, then these drawers here. This is my concealers. It's most of the concealers. Right now, I'm kind of loving, well, I won't say loving. I'm enjoying this one from Giorgio Armani. I've recently picked up this here from Makeup Forever. I'm enjoying that one very much. And of course, the Hourglass Vanish. I love this. It's full coverage, so I don't wear it a lot spring and summer, but it's so freaking good. All right, other top drawer is brow products. So what is this here? Oh, this is a backup insert for my Charlotte Tilbury. There's the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I have the Benefit. This one here from Kosas. Is that who that is? Yeah, Kosas. I don't think it's that great. This one here from CoverGirl actually is really nice. I like this one very much. So yeah, and honestly, why do I still have this one from Urban Decay? It was great, but the one end, the liquid end, is dried out, and I think the other end is gone. Why do I still have this? Next drawer down, we have bronzers. Drugstore, Milani, and Essence are so good. This Hourglass one is actually like, it has a glitter, kind of a glow to it. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronzing Glow, which I love. This Ciate, I actually don't like. Why do I have it? Why have I kept it? I don't know. This Dior is so good. This is their Backstage Powder. I have it in this darker shade for bronzing. It gives just the smoothest, most beautiful finish. I love it. And then I have this here from Nude Stick. Yeah, this is their all-over face bronzer. I don't think it's that good. I feel like it moves around. I don't know why I've kept it. Ugh. Some more bronzers. I'm having a hard time parting with this Chanel one because it was so good. As you can see, it's basically empty. There's only a tiny bit in there. I really shouldn't be using it, but I loved it so much. My giant one from Charlotte Tilbury, so good. This is the Say bronzer, which I love, and the Danessa Myrex. I love that one so much. This here from Bobbi Brown, it says it's a bronzer. It's actually not. It's more of a blush shade. Let's see if I can get this open. Do you see that color? It's not a bronzer shade at all, and it actually has shimmer to it. And then my Fenty Matchstick. This I actually use for contouring. And honestly, folks, for some random reason today, I decided to contour. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything, but I was like, oh, might as well contour your nose. All right, the second from the bottom drawer has other foundations. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie. It's like a more full coverage, but it's really nice. This is the Best Skin Ever from Sephora. I did a video on it forever ago. This here, 24-hour fresh wear. I'm back and forth on it. I know everyone loves it. I like it. It's nice. I don't know. This iconic London Radiance Booster is kind of along the lines of that Charlotte Tilbury, that, what is it, that glow? I can't think of what it's called, but it's very similar. Wear it under your foundation and give yourself a little more glow. Wear it over top of your foundation for a lot of glow. This here, the Yours Truly from Joa, I tried it like a year ago. I don't remember how I felt about it. So, I mean, that might tell me something. I should probably just get rid of it. And then the bottom drawer are primers. Now, Makeup Forever doesn't make these like this anymore. They actually updated what they have, but I still love them. They're still great. This Bobbi Brown Primer Plus Mattifier, one of my favorite primers of all time. The Tarte Timeless, so good. And you know how I feel about the Cover Effects. This is their gripping primer. So great for keeping your makeup from moving, especially in the summer. I had this little baby one from NARS. What is this called? This is the Pore and Shine Control. I really like this, and I think I kept it because I wanted to get another one, and having these little empties around reminds me that, oh, you liked it, you want another one. I should really do something about that. And the same thing here. This makes me sad because this one was from Becca, and of course we know we can't get Becca products anymore. This was their Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. I should just get rid of you. R.I.P. All right, as we move around the table, you can see I do have a lot of brushes. Right here, I keep like my smaller eye brushes. In the center here are like my medium-sized brushes, like face brushes for cheeks and anything that I want to do a little more detailed so I don't have like powder everywhere. And then these here are mostly my big fluffy brushes. I do keep my foundation one there just so I can get it easily. This jar here, this is my favorite face brushes and brushes, like eye brushes, that I want to be able to get easily. I just want to be able to grab them and find them, because when they're in here, it's sometimes harder to find what I'm looking for. But a lot of these are ones that I use in my everyday makeup. All right, then over here. Actually, on top, I usually put things that I want to remember or return. So you know I want to return that. This, the milk one, I think I'm literally just going to throw it out. And the fluffy blushy, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about her. And of course, a hair clip. I mean, every girl's got a hair clip. All right, let's take a look at these drawers. So these are some of my favorite lip crayons. I love them. They're mostly NARS, although I feel like there are a couple bite ones in there. I just love them. They give like the nicest little almost stain, but they really don't stain your lips. But I love keeping them in my purse, especially in the summer. I can't say enough about those. All right, in the other top drawer are some of my favorite little eyeshadows. This was a Pat McGrath. This, of course, was my favorite Charlotte Tilbury. I love this so much. You guys heard me talk about it over and over again. And this one here was a really nice little Vizier palette, but I don't use it that much. And of course, you know how I feel about my Hourglass. What exactly are they called? Reflect. That's right. I have them in two shades. That's scattering light. Is that it? Scattering or scattered? Scattered light and aura. I love these so much. I did have this one from Jones Road, although I don't use it that much. Oh, and I forgot all about this. This one from Essence, their Chrome eyeshadow. Holy cow, are these unbelievable. All right, and then we have blush drawer. So these are blushes that I love forever and ever. Amen. You've seen me talk about this one from Makeup Forever several times. These small ones from Hourglass. Let me just show you. This shade here is Incandescent Electra. This is literally my third one. It looks like it might be a little bright, but it's not. On the skin, it is just this beautiful, soft coral glow. I love it. This is Luminous Flush. As you can see, this is like a brighter pink, but it's not bright on the face. It's just a beautiful pink. And I actually have another Luminous Flush. Yeah, that happens to me. All right, what else is in here? Oh, the Charlotte Tilbury Glogasm this is Pinkgasm. This is like the cult favorite. It's gorgeous. I have two of the Armani's, which are beautiful. These Becca ones, I don't want to get, this is such a pretty one. I'm never going to be able to get it again, so I'm very careful with it. That's the shade Flower Child. So beautiful. Stellar Beauty. Oh, how I miss you. This is a little glowy for sure. It's kind of like NARS Orgasm on steroids, but so gorgeous. And that shade from Flower is just beautiful. This one from Sephora, I'm like, meh on. Oh, the Essence Mosaic blush. So pretty. What's this? Oh, this is the blush stick from ColourPop. You know what? I have some other cream ones that I like better. I think I'm going to move her aside. You know what? I'm going to give her one more shot and see if I want to keep her. This one from e.l.f. is a great neutral color, although it's very powdery, but I mean, it was like $3. Who cares? I have both NARS Orgasm and I think, what's the other one I have? Deep Throat. Oh, that's such a good shade. There's like a little mini one because you know Sephora's always giving away the minis. What else do we have here? Oh, there's another Makeup Forever. This Bobbi Brown, I wanted like a pink, and this is just the prettiest baby pink on the cheeks. What is the color? It is pale pink. And this Laura Mercier, I haven't used her in a while, although I haven't been wearing powder blushes a lot lately, but this is just so beautiful. What is this shade? Rosé. I love this. All right, here we have some more face powders. Look at this poor Becca. These are their highlighters. I have 2 of them. Of course, I have Moonstone. This was the first one from Becca I got. It's like a lighter shade. Let me open this. Do you see how it's kind of like, I don't know if it's translating, but it is like a lighter, kind of yellowy shade. So pretty. And then I have, of course, like the rest of the world, Champagne Pop. I wore the crap out of this. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, these 2 are like collector pieces. They're just things that I have to have forever and ever. Amen. These are the Hourglass ones that I like to use for finishing powder. This one is in Mood Light. This one here, I rarely show you guys. This is in the shade Ethereal Light. Let me show you. I do show you Ethereal Light. This is Mood Light. This one has kind of a pinky hue to it, which is so beautiful. You can see the difference between the 2, how that is a little pinker. For a creamy, beautiful finish to your makeup, you have got to have one of these. I definitely recommend getting something from the Ambient Light line because they just leave the most beautiful finish. And then this pretty pink from Clinique. I love this. It gives just the right pop of pink. Now you can, I mean, it looks like I haven't used it, but I have. This baby is going to be around forever. This one from Wet n Wild. It is like a nice neutral, but it's super powdery and a little more shimmery than I like in a blush. So, I don't know. Some of you may recognize this. This is the Kat Von D Everlasting Blush in Peony. This is probably one of the prettiest pinks I have ever worn. This is so gorgeous, so underrated. Here's another one of those Bobbi Browns that's supposed to be a bronzer, but it's not. Let me see if I can open it. Yeah, as you can see, that is pink. She's not a bronzer. Then from Honest Beauty, this is their cream cheek blush. What shade is this? It's in Rose Pink. You know what? I've gotten some really nice cream blushes recently, and this one just, it's too sticky on the face. I don't know why I'm keeping it. This one from Milani is, as you can tell, pretty orange. I got this because of a recommendation from Risa Does Makeup. I think this is going to be better for me in the summer, so that's why I'm holding on to it. It is a cream cheek color. Right now, it's not cute on me, but let's see what summer brings. Here's some highlighters. Danessa Myricks in a clear, Danessa Myricks in kind of like a bronzy, although honestly it comes across as clear. I don't know why I bought 2. This is the Fenty Diamond Bomb. This is, of course, you have seen me talk about this Maybelline. I love this. I've worn it so many times. This Dior, it's pretty, but it's like, there, you can see it's kind of an icier pink. So sometimes it's good on me and sometimes it's not, but I have worn it a bunch. This one from Pat McGrath that I got last year, it's super pretty, but it's not always great on me. Sometimes it is and sometimes it's not. It does pick up texture on the skin, so I do have to be careful when I use it, but I'm not going to give it up. It's pretty. This Danessa Myricks Glaze, I haven't used it yet. I was super intrigued by it, although I'm always fearful of these being like sticky on the skin. We will see. The Natasha Denona Super Glow I wore forever. This I was able to get on sale. You guys, do you recognize this? From Westman Atelier. This is a beautiful highlighter. It's in this gorgeous pink. Sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't. What is the shade on here? Peau de Rose. That's right. It is really, really pretty. I don't wear it enough, and she is super expensive. I was lucky to get her on sale, so that's why I have it, and that's why I'm keeping it. I should really use her some more. I'm going to put her on my table and give her some wear in the next couple days. And this here, friends, is where it all started. This is the Mary Luminizer from the Balm. Does anyone remember when this came out? This was like the first highlighter that like had everyone freaking out. Every influencer and their mother had this. Desi Perkins used it. Katie used it. Nikki Tutorials used it. Everyone used it. This was the highlighter of highlighting dreams. And then along came Becca with theirs, but this is where it all started. So I'm never going to get rid of this because it's a collector piece as far as I'm concerned. All right, last drawer, powders. Ooh, look at that. A mess. So one size. The Wet n Wild, which I love. This is the one from Hourglass. This is the Veil. So beautiful. This one from Fenty Beauty is actually a lavender. So I like this under my eyes sometimes for brightening. I have these little freebies here from Makeup Forever. This one here I think is the Laura Mercier. Yeah. So, you know, just a couple powders. Oh, and this one here is actually empty. I have kept this one because sometimes I get powders that are in containers that are just ridiculous, and I can transfer them into that one. So I'm just keeping that empty for when I need a transfer. All right, so this is like a catch-all area. These are some mascaras, and then there are some lip pencils, and then over here we have eyebrow, eyeliner, caviar stick, eyeshadow, little, you know how I love these little grooming brushes. And then down here is the stuff that I use on the regular. So of course there are lip balms. I've been trying out this Fenty mascara. What else is in here? Just like a lot of lip balms. I mean, it's a big addiction. The mess I am making is real. All right, and for what's on the table, what has she got? So you can see I have some of my Toddy Blendifuls, which I love. I've been trying to use the Stands Out sponge. I used it once. Jury's out. I need to use it a bunch more. There's more setting powder. There's more, well, you know, those are the powders that I like, the pressed powders. You know how I feel about Jaclyn Cosmetics. Her powders, adore. Up down there is the YSL that I am addicted to. This Armani one, I am kind of bummed that I have it. It was a lot of money. It's shade 2. It's the Luminous Silk Glow Fusion Powder. It's like a setting powder, or not setting, sorry. It's like a finishing powder. I don't love it. Honestly, I feel like the YSL is so much better. Oh, what do we have back here? Oh, there's a couple things hiding over there. A Naturium Marula oil. Ooh, this here, can I get it? This is from e.l.f. This was the Jelly Pop Glow Stick. I like this. Of course, she's got Q-tips. Now, you know how I feel about that luminizer from Rare Beauty. And of course, this, can I get it? From Hello Halo. I haven't shown you guys these that much. These are the Dazzle Sticks from KVD. They're so pretty. I should use them more. From Smashbox, this is the eye corrector. Was it eye brightening corrector? Luckily, it was Becca's, and Smashbox bought a few of the products, and so luckily I have that and I use it. It goes under my concealer, under my eyes, and just gives like a nice brightening effect. Of course, she's got sponges. This is one of the lipsticks from Merit. I did a whole video just on their lipsticks. They're so nice. I'm really impressed with it. Here is a Pat McGrath lipstick I haven't used yet. Here is my insane amount of foundations. Yeah, you guys know. You know. Girl, get up. Of course, you know how I feel about my paint pot for doing my eyes. And, of course, my Makeup by Mario. What is this here? Oh, this is a cheek color. Oh, the Rose Ink cheek color. You guys. Oh, I'm so in love with that. The Mario blush stick, so good. Of course, I have the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. You guys know. Apologies. A couple more Mario items. This is a highlighter. This is a bronzer. And then over here, I have some Wayne Goss palettes, which I love so much. I actually have 3. I have a bronzer palette, I have an eyeshadow palette, and I have a blush and highlighter palette. And then I have a Jaclyn Cosmetics, one of her. It is a bronzer and blush palette, which, again, so in love with. So yeah, guys, that is my makeup collection in a nutshell. I mean, is it as much as you thought I would have, or is it less? Let me know in the comments below. And obviously, this used to be my son's bedroom, so there's still a bed over there when he comes home, but it's also my husband's dressing room. So yeah, those are some of his shirts over there because he took over my son's dresser. All right, friends. Well, as always, I want to thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you real soon. Mwah! Oh, and I didn't even show you this area. So makeup palettes, my tissues, my more setting sprays, brush cleaner, that is a micellar water. Down there is like rando things like soap and makeup bags and I don't know, backup stuff. The very bottom is actually where I keep my empties as I collect them. And well, that monkey is just kind of a little story from some of my girlfriends. And of course, there are always bags, 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 bags. Oh, look at that. There's a primer down there I dropped. So yeah, the collection is, it's moderate, wouldn't you say? It's a moderate size collection.